What's good, Grizzly Gang? It's your boy Moz Grizzly, and I am back with another Outriders video for you today. And this one is the Riders Roundtable discussion number 2, where we do a deep dive of the Pyromancer class. This is a weekly discussion that we have up until the release of the full Outriders game. But me and my community Discord, we meet up every Saturday and we discuss the classes. We come up with different builds. So if it is something that you're interested in and you enjoy these videos, make sure to go ahead and join our community Discord. We have a lively group of people who are absolutely passionate about Outriders, who love the game. So if you want to join, the link is in the description below. And yeah, we would really love you to join. I'm streaming Monday through Friday every evening up until Outriders comes out. Getting those sweet Legos and that sweet loot. But yeah, if you want to come in and hang out with us, like I said, the link's in the description for the community Discord. Also, I will drop my social links as well as my Twitch link in the bottom if you want to come hang out with me there. But I don't want to hold you up too much, so without further ado, enjoy the video. Before I forget though, I totally forgot. There is spoilers in this video. There's information that has not been confirmed. There's some information that we discussed that hasn't been 100% confirmed yet by Outriders. So if you're not one for the spoilers of the game and you want a wholesome, first-hand experience when the game comes out, then click away now. I won't get offended. But yeah, there is spoilers, so that is your warning right now. But without further ado, go ahead and enjoy the video. Thank you.
We do the Breadbuilder first. How we doing?
Yeah, I just got like everything up. I have the wiki up, the Breadbuilder.
Have you read through the Pyromancer mods, bro?
Oh yeah,
dude.
That's the only class that I've actually like done a deep dive into all the mods for.
Yeah, I read a little.
I'm finna go in my car. Give me 1 second. I'm finna go get some eat, but I'm gonna join through my phone.
Go for it, my dude.
I read some of these mods, bro. Shit, crazy.
Yeah, so basically what I did was I took the master list that we have, and I went through every single mod, and I took the ones that like applied to Pyromancer, and or like the ones that I was kind of like interested in, or the ones that I thought was powerful, and I put them into my own separate list.
Yeah, that's what I did. I put a notepad.
Yep.
Like I have like a folder on my computer on the desktop, and I have like just nothing but Outriders in that fucking folder.
Yeah. Yep.
So I'm like taking builds. Like I took the techno build. We talked about the Technomancer build, so I took that, put it in the folder.
Yep. I'm hoping to kind of maybe get a couple of builds done tonight. So like the build that I'm running is a Tempest Pyromancer, but I'm hoping to be able to get the Ashbreaker and Firestorm ones. Like I was thinking about it today, and at first I kind of wasn't really like interested in doing like an Ash build.
Yeah.
But now I'm thinking it might actually be fucking nice
the Ash build goes with the Ashbreaker, right? Or is that the weapon?
Let me see. Where's the... Yeah, so the Ash build is the top tree.
Yeah.
And the middle tree is like the tank tree. But as I was thinking about it, like Ash might be like the best, like the quote unquote best like support type class for the Pyromancer, believe it or not. Like Pyromancer's trees are kind of weird because Ash immobilizes the enemies.
Yeah.
So if you can spread Ash on all the enemies, like that's crowd control, and that's kind of like a support type thing. So
yeah, because Ash is kind of like what Technomancer with the freeze, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Exactly.
Ash. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's gonna be crucial when you want to control ads and shit. You know what I'm saying? Ad control.
Yep. Exactly.
But the Ash Blast, like how far does the Ash Blast go? Does it go the whole map, or how does that work?
So like I was watching those videos that I posted where the dude was like showing all the skills in use, and I watched the one with Ash Blast or with the Pyromancer, and it didn't look like super far. It didn't look like overheat. Like it didn't have that range. It looked like it was a large radius, but it wasn't as large as like overheat's radius. Because it says specifically in a large radius around you, so it didn't look as big as it makes it sound.
Dude, I'm ready to hunt down monsters, bro.
Bro, me too. Me too.
Dude, the same old captain. I don't want to see humans anymore, bro. I want to see like monsters, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I feel you, bro. I'm ready to switch it up a little bit and start. I want to see new zones. I want to talk to new NPCs. Like, I'm tired of hearing he cheated. He cheated. Like I'm trying to hear some new shit. Fuck, I want to see our fucking vehicle.
Oh, we're gonna be pimped out, baby. We're level 21, dude. We're the only ones, huh?
I think so. In our group.
That sword emote.
Bro, crucial. That shit is super tight.
Yeah, man. But you see the level 22 fucking the convoy? It's a bulldozer one, fool.
Yeah. No, it's crazy.
You could put a bulldozer right in front of your grill.
Bro, like I was watching couple weeks ago, I was watching a video of like someone doing like alpha gameplay, and she was like level 24 or something like that, and she was going through the convoy customizations, and there's some crazy ones, bro.
Damn, for real? I need to see that.
Yeah, bro. I'll link it to you here.
So you customize your vehicle. Now, how's that work when you're co-op? Does everybody see your vehicle roll up?
I think more so like what's gonna like you'll only see your customized one.
Yeah, but I mean when you're on the battlefield, everybody's gonna be parked there, right? Because in the cutscene in the beginning, when you first played the prologue, there was 3 vehicles right there. Remember?
That's true. That is true.
But oh shit, that is a lot, bro.
Yeah. Hold up a second. It's about to come up, and she goes through it pretty in depth too.
That's 3 right there, just parked right there. So I'm thinking
it might be, yeah, it might be like a little caravan.
Cool, we have our own shit, you know what I'm saying? At camp.
Cool. Yeah, but look at that front bumper, hood, trailer, rear bumper, wheel cover.
Oh, dog! Look at the graphics on it. Dude.
I know. This shit looks crazy. That's the bulldozer one.
Yeah, the bulldozer one.
But bro, the one from the pre-order pack, the Cerberus one, oh, it's gonna be so dope. She doesn't even show it here, but you can see it right there.
She has everything.
Yeah. Cause she's playing the alpha. I think they like gave her all this shit unlocked already.
Ooh, colors, bro.
Yeah, you can change the colors of it, the patterns on it. Look at that shit.
Yeah.
It looks so clean. And then the backs. Oof.
Love it.
That's the back?
Yeah, that's the back of it.
Dude, you can look. That dude look like it's fucking, what do you call those things?
No.
What do you call those vehicles where you tow trucks? That's what I'm saying. Tow trucks.
Yep.
I'm gonna go with this.
Yeah, bro. Change the bumper, the hood. Look at that, bro.
Wow.
That one, dog.
Look at that shit.
Damn, you can put shit on top.
On the hood, yep. That's a legendary though, so I don't even know where you get that, but yeah, if they're gonna add this much customization to it, you better be able to see these in like everything. You know what I'm saying?
But I kind of like this because
yeah, but that's probably gonna be like accolade like 50, bro.
Yeah, seriously.
Wheel cover.
That's gonna be some up there.
Come on now.
Because we haven't even touched. We don't even know what the other accolades are.
Yeah,
Coming
I
out,
know.
I'm gonna help this old man.
You know, I mean, we
Come on.
have so many accolades we have to do, and remember, it's like they're tiers.
Bridgetown.
So each
Okay, is this
each
it?
accolade
Fair
has
city?
5 tiers.
Yeah. Look at this, bro. So this is the world map. So like we're in First City. No, we're not even in First City. What are we in? Rift Town? I don't even
Oh
see it on
shit! So
here.
the cloud, you open up the map, and it moves the cloud, right?
Yep, exactly.
Oh,
Exactly, bro. And then there's quests and side quests to do in each town, each area,
oh, I'm doing all side quests, bro.
all of them. Are you gonna? How are you gonna do it? Are you gonna do it like in between the story? Or are you gonna play through the story first and then go back?
I'm going in between the stories, bro.
Hell yeah,
Well,
hell
so
yeah,
which way you want to
Dude, you
travel
gonna
to?
do the story and then go back?
yeah. We're gonna run through the story, get it done, and then go back afterwards.
Nah, man. Because one of the accolades is side quests, bro.
Yeah, but they wanna, they wanna get the story part done at least.
Okay, you guys in the race.
Yeah.
Hold up, man. Let
Hmm.
grab us. Hold on 1 second.
So it sounds like it's just gonna be me and 619 in the chat then. Where my people at?
I'm your people.
Whoa. Bro, you just showed up out of nowhere. Damn. Peggy?
We got Ben in here.
I didn't even know.
No,
Bro.
I'm just kidding. I'm just
Oh,
kidding. I just joined when you said where my people at. I went to go grab something to eat.
I appreciate you, my dude. It's lonely in here. It's lonely in here. People have already given up on Outriders.
Well, it's
There are.
supposed to be at most a 2-hour demo.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true, my dude. But I figure people would want to learn about some classes, or at least, input on some classes. People don't even care, man. People don't even care. Have you been hearing anything about what's been going on with Destiny?
No.
So last week, they canceled trials because there was like some sort of bug. This week they opened it back up, only to shut it down again for another bug. They are struggling with trials. With PvP in general, they're struggling. So yeah. Oh, baby. Let me look at these skills one time. What is Ash Blast? An immobilized type skill? Marble Orchard. Interesting, interesting. skills mark enemies for 15 seconds. Or other immobilized skills. Only feed the flames and ash blast, huh? Inflicting ash. Interesting. It's not an interrupt. Ash could be a very intriguing sort of build here. Let us see. Let us see. All right, how should I start this off? Oh, my boy Osty's in here. Oh. So should I just start talking and hopefully people listen?
I'm listening. I'm just eating.
No, I know, I get it. Problem is I wanted it to be like a discussion with other people in chat. What's up, Tangy? How you doing, bro? You know, because I you know, if I'm just talking amongst myself or with you guys, like, it's not really, I could do that on my own time, you know? I've already built a Pyromancer, so it's not for me. I'm not just talking for my own health, you know? But I don't know. What's good, my boy Tangy? Tangy. Oh, we got some viewers in the chat. Got some viewers in the chat. What's good, everybody? What's good? Jen, I don't know what to tell you, bro. People ain't chatting. You here? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. What's up, everyone? What's up, everyone? What's up, everyone? What's up, everyone? Arzaga, what's good, baby? How you doing, bro? Got some people showing up in chat. I like that. I like that. Some OG, triple OGs. So, chat, let me know. Do you just want me to start? Had my angiogram yesterday. Good news. No heart surgery required. Hey, congrats. Tangy, congrats on that, bro. That's great news. Exactly. Congratulations, my man. That's awesome. That's awesome, awesome, awesome. Hell to the hell yeah. All right, Arzaga. Well, then let me. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and get into it, cause you know, I don't know. I'm gonna just keep talking. If y'all have questions, let me know. But what I'm gonna start off doing. So we're gonna be talking about the Pyromancer, right? And I'm the only one that's really here talking. I got Pegs and I got Osti on standby. They're eating some din din, but if I say anything that, you know, is out of pocket or anything, then I'm sure they'll let me know. But we're gonna start off talking about the Pyromancer. So, as we all know, Pyromancer's mid-range class, obviously. Pyro has three different trees, all kind of doing fairly similar things, to be honest. But the specialty of Pyromancer is gonna be like its AoE ability. Hey, Charles, what's good, my man? Loving that Pikachu emote. What's good, bro? So yeah, basically Pyromancer, mid-range class. Its specialty amongst anything else is gonna be AoE. Channel's locked. Oh, let me get you in here, bro. You have to hop into the Outriders chat and then we can pull you in. We got a lock on it just so everyone can't just join in. There you go. There he is. There's my boy. Pyro has so many good builds.
All right, my bad.
I'm here, my guy. I'm here.
No worries, no worries.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Now we can have a little bit of a discussion. I'm not the only one talking. That makes me feel good.
My grandpa called me, man. You know you gotta answer that call.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. I ain't bagging, you know. That's priority.
I'm making me some dinner, then I'll be here like maybe 10, 15 minutes.
All right. Well, that's good. I'm gonna just go through what I've been working on my build to kind of show people what I've been working on for what I'm gonna be going with day one, and then we can jump into making some new builds. Because I do have an idea for one, but I want to kind of see.
I have one too with the Pyromancer.
Yeah.
Like I said, the Pyromancer for me is like one of the hardest ones to do.
For sure. So, chat, what I'm going to be running day one is bottom tree Pyromancer. I'm going to be running an explosive build. And what I mean by that basically is, so your moves are categorized by, here, it's easier to show on here. Your moves are categorized by like different types. So you have, for Pyromancer, you have explosive type moves, you have ignite type moves, and you have immobilize type moves. So that in itself doesn't really mean too much, other than these three skills are considered explosive. So thermal bomb, overheat, and eruption are explosive types. Heat wave, volcanic rounds, and phaser beam are considered ignite type moves. And feed the flames and ash blast are considered immobilize type moves. The only time this really, you know, comes into play, it comes into play a little bit as to what the actual skill does, but I mean, you'll be able to play with the skills once you get into the game. It more so matters like what tree you're building and what moves you want to use. So for example, the reason I'm going bottom tree is because it has things like this. It has World Ablaze, which is 15% skill cooldowns for explosive type moves. You guys can't really see it on the screen here. I'll show you real quick. Right here. 15% skill cooldown for explosive type moves. And it has a couple of those nodes throughout it. It has it right here and right there. So I'm getting 30% skill cooldown on my explosives. I don't know where that other 10% is coming in, but anyways. So the three moves that I'm going with for my kit is let's see. What's good, Furious? We're just getting into it, bro. I'm kind of going over my my day one Pyromancer build. Here, let me turn this off real quick. So the three skills I'm going to be going with is volcanic rounds. I mean, we all know how the infused bullets work. It's pretty nasty. And Pyromancers work actually a little bit different, because they actually shoot through enemies and they inflict burn on them. So volcanic rounds, overheat. We all know what overheat does if you played Pyromancer. It's big AoE that inflicts a little bit of damage, interrupts enemies' skills, and it also applies burn to a huge radius of enemies. And then the last move I'm using is Eruption. We haven't seen Eruption yet, but a guy did come out with a video, and I will show it here. So when he so that's phaser beam, but then so when he does it, it's a big AoE volcano that he shoots out that does some AoE, does a shit ton of damage, and it also inflicts burn, I believe. Yep.
I have a question, Mars. So instead of using volcanic rounds, why don't you just pick mods that does burn instead of this?
Say that one more time. Why don't? Oh, so instead of using volcanic rounds, why not just use mods that inflict burn?
Yeah.
One, the volcanic rounds deals increased damage. So it's like, I mean, you've played Trickster. You know how powerful the Anomoly rounds are. You know what I'm saying? So not only does it increase my weapon damage, it inflicts burn, but also the legendary set that I'm going to be going with is going to triple the size of that. So it's basically an easy way for me to control who's getting burned.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
I see what you're talking about.
Yeah. So it's just a good way to constantly keep your burn going because you're getting burn on your weapon now. But there is mods that affect it as well. So, But yeah, chat, that's basically it. I'm doing an explosive build, and the goal is to basically apply as much burn on as many enemies as possible, and keep myself healed throughout it. Now, I do have the 2 legendary sets that I'm going to be going after. Is either the it's like codename Eruption or Corpse Scorcher set, and that increases damage and decreases the cooldown of my Eruption skill. This one I'm not like too, like concerned about getting. If I get it and I have it, great. But the one that I'm really going for is this one. It doesn't have a name yet. They haven't revealed it, but it's codename X-Ray Bullets. And what this does is triples the size of volcanic rounds damaging aura that surrounds each bullet. So basically, like,
that's a crazy one, bro.
Yeah, man, that shit is so crazy. So,
I didn't really volcano.
bro, yeah, so every bullet burns, and this will basically make that range at which it burns enemies 3 times larger. So for every
the volcano rounds, does it shoot? How does it shoot? Does it shoot forward? Does it shoot like an arc?
Here, watch this, bro. Watch this real quick. He has volcanic rounds on.
Yeah.
And it's just like anomaly infused rounds, so it applies burn every, he hits them with it, and it applies burn on them.
And another thing with the volcanic rounds, it goes through armor, so you're kind of shooting through people.
Correct. Yeah, it works a little bit differently than the other, like the Trickster's anomaly rounds. I feel like
so that volcano rounds just it goes through armor, you said, and health, and it just keeps burning them.
Yeah, it applies burn on them.
Oh shit!
Like I've seen some of the mobs for it, and it gets pretty wicked.
Yeah, it's gonna get nutty. It's gonna get absolutely insane.
Rounds mods too.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's gonna be my main mechanic to kind of keep my burn on enemies. Like anything that doesn't have burn on it from the skills, like overheat, because I'm gonna try to get my skills to, keep that burn going. Like I just focus those with the volcanic rounds, and then if I have that legendary set with the 3 times range, like there should be no problems keeping burn up on everything.
Alright, I gotta go use the restroom real quick.
You good, bro? What else? So that's pretty much it on my thing. So I'll talk about the mods a little bit. So what I did was I went through all the mods and I found the ones that made the most sense for that particular build. I went through the armor mods, I went through weapon mods, and then I went through Pyromancer specific mods. I won't go through every single mod, but basically the orange ones are defensive oriented ones, the red ones are offensive ones. But these deep red ones are the ones that I will absolutely be trying to go for. So I could talk about those. This red one right here, twice as hot. Whenever a skill is used, inflict extra damage to all enemies afflicted with burn. Bullet kindling, deal X% more damage against enemies afflicted by burn. So these are 2 armor mods that I'm definitely going to try to get to output my damage. And, ideally everything's going to be burning. So whenever I use a skill, it's going to just add on more damage to them. And then I'm dealing a percentage more damage against enemies afflicted with burn. For the weapons, I just highlighted these. These are all kind of, they do the same thing, but obviously I'll be going for the ultimate version. Because this is like tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 version. Shots inflict burn on enemies. So even when volcanic rounds is on cooldown, because volcanic rounds is still going to have a decent cooldown. It'll probably be like, let's see. I won't show it here, but it'll have, I think it, let me see what it, does it say how much the normal cooldown is? Nah, it doesn't. Does he show it in this video? I know that the rounds have a pretty long cooldown. Yeah, like that looks to be like 15 seconds maybe. So I might play around with it because I may not need volcanic rounds if I have that mod. Like you were saying, Lasco, I may not, if I have the ultimate burning bullets, then I won't need volcanic rounds basically, and I can maybe slot that in for another move. But I'll have to play around with it. That's just one to absolutely look out for. And then another one that I'm absolutely going to go for, which we actually saw this one. This one was on the this mod was actually on the legendary assault rifle that they showcased. It kind of looks like a tree a little bit. Critical hits cause an explosion, dealing X damage and inflicting burn on enemies within a Y meter radius, cooldown of 3 seconds. So every 3 seconds, if I hit a crit shot, it'll do AoE and inflict burn, more burn. This build is all focused around keeping burn up, especially because like let's see. I don't think I have anything specific to burn on this build. You say, yeah, fire group. See, the middle tree is where all the the burn triggers are at, but so that's why I wanted to talk tonight, because I wanted to see if maybe there's something else I could have on standby to mess around with it. But and then down here, basically, the Pyromancer specific ones. The only one that I have is the extra mag, so I can get two sets of volcanic rounds. But
I feel you.
I still have to do a lot more research on the mod page for sure.
Yeah,
because
see, I haven't really tapped into the mod page yet. Honestly, I just see like a few mods that I know of that I kind of want to use.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm doing like a completely different pyro than you are.
Yeah,
well,
for sure. And that so you and I were talking last night, and I was thinking about it today, and I really want to, I told you that I wasn't too into the idea of doing a Ash Pyromancer.
Yeah.
But now that I'm thinking about it, bro, Ash Pyromancer might be the most supportive version of Pyromancer. And what's weird about it is that it's in the top tree, but Ash immobilizes them like freeze, which is crowd control. And if you get your mods right and stuff, and you'd go into Ash, then you could, the problem is the only two skills that inflict Ash is Ash Blast, which that's not a problem, but Thermal Bomb, which we've all tried Thermal Bomb, and it kind of feels a little lackluster. The heal on it's good.
Yeah, but if you have the mod that I'm seeing right now, Ashen Boost, it boosts your damage against enemies afflicted with Ash by a certain percentage.
Yep. Yeah, see, I haven't done it. I haven't done it.
Untamed Power, which using skills period deals damage to enemies within a meter radius around you, and the damage is equal to the percentage of anomaly power you have. And Pyro is all about anomaly power anyway.
Yep. Yeah, so that was one that I definitely wanted to try to flesh out a little bit. Was an Ash build.
I might do an Ash build.
Yes, it's definitely not bad.
On enemies inflicted with Ash increases your anomaly power, stacked up to 4 times.
See, look at this, bro. This Phaser Beam mod right here, Ashen Champion, inflicts Ash on enemies instead of burn. Because there's only 2 Ash moves innately, but that's how you could get a third one. And that shit could be pretty crazy. It doesn't activate until the enemy is as low health. What do you mean? If killed while still afflicted by the skill, the enemy will explode. I mean, that's one part of it,
But it's there's ways to make it happen easier, basically. If you have a lot of anomaly power, the rate at which the target's going to burn is going to be high, so it'll trigger easily. So it's not really a problem for me.
I just find it kind of interesting that the Ash is in the top tree.
That's my thing.
The skill cooldowns and the damage against Ash and the Ash duration, that's all in the top tree. 30% damage against Ash. And both the Ash skills are considered immobilized skills, and that's where all the things like this, activating an immobilized skill doubles weapon leech.
Yeah, because I feel like the Ash Breaker is is going to be more of a gun pyro with Ash that's like as a backup.
Yeah. Magic said, I don't know if we'll be able to use volcanic rounds plus overheat to proc Ash. Well, they don't normally, but there might be mods that do it. So like this mod, for example, this is an overheat mod, and it says this skill consumes either fire or ash status to deal damage. So if you have an ash build and you've applied ash to a whole bunch of things, your overheat would work. But it says consuming both at once increases the damage by X%. So this move, Volcanic Dust, for your Eruption skill, because Eruption normally only applies burn, but this one says inflict ash on enemies within an X meter radius of the target enemy. So you could go that route. They all the other moves have like an ash version. Thermal Bomb, inflict ash on enemies within an X meter radius. Heat Wave, let's see a Heat Wave.
Blazing Push. Oh, that's a melee. Okay, so yeah, overheat, eruption. I'll probably do heat wave because I don't know if you noticed anything about heat wave that I found out today, Maz. Heat wave stack. It's not. It's more like an addition more than multiplication, but it still stacks.
Stacks on what?
On the for the mod that increases 35% like damage on every source. That stacks.
Oh shit!
So, like,
really?
let's say if you have about 2 heat waves and you use 2, those like it'll be 35 plus 35. Some guy named Crix from Solid's Discord, he tested it.
Oh, that's actually pretty insane.
Yeah. So I'll probably just go heat wave, eruption, and overheat, and just forget about ash completely.
And just use mods that inflict ash?
Nah, forget about ash. Like,
Oh.
I'll go straight burn, and like vulnerable. That's about it.
So speaking of that, so like my build, I went like I'm going full burn, right? But the thing is that like bottom tree doesn't have all the burn. Like all the burn stuff is in middle tree, which is like the tanky version of Pyromancer.
That's why I'm going mid tree. I'm not going bottom. A lot of people going bottom for the like because it's just the way to go.
It's like utility.
I'd rather go mid tree.
Yeah.
Shit. I'll go full mid tree on like basically all my classes, to be honest with you.
So let's see what a mid tree build would look like. What does it have? Skill cooldowns?
If I can actually sign into Outriders, bro, oh my god. Game's going.
Alright.
Yo. Ignite skills. It has ignite cooldowns. What are ignite skills? Heat wave.
I actually did the mid tree one.
You did?
Yeah. So what I did is I went. You got yours up, right?
Yeah, I got the Breadbuilder
so
up.
Of course the health.
Yeah.
Then I did the skill list because I'm trying to build. I'm building my pyro to heal because I'm playing him as Feed the Flames.
Okay.
So I'm doing the healing route of the fire because, like I told you, I always have trouble with this class.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to heal myself as much as possible. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To save my ass because I'm telling you, this class is going to be my weakest class of all classes. I have a feeling I can't play this class for some reason. I just can't play it. When I'm trying to put the flame down, I don't know if I'm doing it right. I know Lasco was telling me you got to line your shot up.
Yeah, you have to line your enemies up. You can't just like use it.
And I don't know, man. I just can't get it.
Because
you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
With Trickster and Devastator, you could just use whatever. But with Pyromancer and Technomancer, you got to know what you're doing at all times.
You got to be technical. This is more of a technical side of the
game. Yeah.
Gameplay. Like me, I'm just all out tank kind of character, right? And I look at the Technomancer and the Pyromancer more of the technical side, and I see the the Devastator and Trickster more of like up and close, up and close, right?
Yeah.
I can't play technical guy. Like, what I mean? I can't do that. So that's why I'm up and close. That's why I told you, remember I told you, Maz, my first two classes is going to be Devastator and then Trickster is my second one.
Mm-hmm.
Those are my two classes.
Yeah, Technomancer and Pyromancer, they're going to take a lot more finessing to achieve what you want from them. You know what I'm saying? It's not just like the tankiness won't come from their skills. You know, it's all going to be mod based.
And I think those two classes you need more skills than because Devastator, I could go in there and just shoot everything and don't even realize my health is down. I could just keep going, maybe because I know my health is always going to be up there.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That doesn't require skill. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like the Pyromancer and Technomancer, you need skill. You need to know. You got to put yourself in a position to know where you need to be at all times. See what I'm saying? I know for the I know for the Devastator where I need to be at all times. I need to be up close and
well. Let's put it this way: if you mod your Pyromancer for like burning enemies along, like how Maz is going to mod his, you'll always be alive.
Yeah.
Because Pyromancer heals off of burn enemies, and if everyone is burning at almost 100% of the time, you're going to be healing far more than any other class because you have multiple enemies to benefit from.
That's kind of the thing. Like so the thing with Pyromancer is that any skill marks enemies for 15 seconds. Any skill that you use on them, it'll mark them. Killing a marked enemy heals you for 24% of your health. Like that in itself is going to be insane. So if you've played Pyromancer, anytime you use a skill on them and you see that little skull that has a plus symbol on them,
yeah,
like that's them getting marked. And so if you can kill multiple enemies consistently, like you're good, like what Lasco's saying, you're constantly going to stay healed up. It's just hard right now because the skill pool the skills that they gave us in the demo for Pyro, 2 of them are redundant. First of all, 2 of them do basically the exact same thing. Heat Wave and what is it? Not Feed the Flames. Is it Feed the Flames?
Wait,
Thermal Bomb.
Maz.
Yeah, exactly. Thermal Bomb. Yeah, what?
Thermal Bomb and Heat Wave is almost the same thing.
Exactly.
You said your tree is the bottom tree, right? I'm looking at the mid tree, and everything that you want to do comes from the mid tree, bro.
No, I know, but here's the thing: is that. So I was looking at that, but you also get the cooldowns for the moves that I'm going to be using in the bottom tree. So I'm building more like utility and anomaly power. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting skill cooldowns for my tree. I'm getting like all of the utility stuff, and then the mods is where I'm going to be stacking all the burn with my moves. Because my 3 moves are volcanic rounds, but then my other 2 is eruption and overheat, which are both explosive types, and that's where all the cooldown is for that. Plus, I'm getting like skill damage. So volcanic rounds is considered skill damage. So like when you increase it with anomaly power, your volcanic rounds will do more damage because they're anomaly infused bullets. So, but I agree with you. I was looking through that, and that's why the Pyromancer's trees, as I was looking at them more, they're so interesting to me because it's like, yeah, the tank tree in the middle, the quote unquote tank tree, has all of the burn, but like top tree has all of the ash mixed in, which to me is more of like in a group setting, it's more like a support. But if you're solo, then it's useful, to build ash so you can kind of slow down enemies and have your way with them a little bit. But to me, that's more like what a support would do. And then bottom tree is like, yeah, it's kind of support, but it's more just like this is where they put in all the utility stuff.
All right, see, now I might have to go Ashbreaker. Like Ashbreaker with because ashes to ashes, every time ashes inflicted on an enemy, vulnerable status inflicted as well.
Yeah, bro, exactly. Exactly.
And then increases your I might have to.
Pyromancer tree is tricky, bro.
Do you want to see how my tree? I have 2 points left and I'm trying to figure out where to put these two.
Yeah, I was starting down the path. Tell me what your build
So
is.
I got health.
Yep.
Then I go to skill leech.
Yep.
Then I go to health again in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Then I go armor.
Okay.
Health. Resistance. Health. And I got that top one too. That big node.
Distant flame. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, because you're getting all the magma
increase anomaly
golems.
power, and then it unlocks magma golem mode. I'm thinking that's the same thing as golem as
Magma
No,
golem
no,
is the
yeah.
name of the mods that are giving you 10% health.
Yeah.
So what is that? Is that like another?
So basically, every
Like, you can talk.
no, you go.
All right, so basically every magma node that you have unlocked, basically it increases your anomaly power by 2.5. So since you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like nods, if you use all 5, that's 2.5. I believe times 5.
Times 5.
Let's finish the build and then we'll see what it adds out to be.
Skill leech again.
Yep, and then magma golem.
Health.
Yep, health.
Skill leech.
Yep.
The big node, the skill leech double when below 30% health.
Okay.
I also got that top one called anomalous lava.
Yeah,
Yep.
I see it.
Okay.
Yeah, the big node on top. No, the big one. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, I got it.
And then I did skill cooldown, and then all the way to the end.
Okay, and then I'm at 5 points.
And then I have 2 points left. So
No,
the other two
I'm sitting at 5.
Oh yeah, my bad. And then go to where the health in the middle, the second one. And you go up to incinerate.
Okay.
Because I'm doing ash health.
Okay.
And then of course the ash duration. And then in order for me to get that other ash up there, I had to get the weapon and then ash again.
So now I have 1 point. Did you?
Where do you
So
add another?
So I went up and got incinerate. Then I got the ash duration to the right of it.
Mm-hmm.
Then I went up and got mark of the anomaly, the weapon damage. And then I went down and got the other ash duration.
Oh, I got 2 points, bro.
Where did I mess up?
Where you put the extra point at? I don't see.
Here, let me, Did you not get the last move? The magma elemental?
I did.
Oh.
That's my last move right there.
What did I put in that?
Oh, actually no, I got 0 points now. Never mind. Where you put the 1 point?
Do you have all guns blazing? Do you have extinction?
Oh, that's where I put it. The burn to 20% damage burn where the armor is at. It's like the second layer of the tree.
Instead of you put it right here?
Yeah, right there. Yeah, right there. That's what I was thinking. I was like, I'm not going to be doing too much burn, am I?
What moves are you wanting to go with?
I'm going to feed the flames, of course.
Okay.
Ash, because I want to
Ash blast.
Control the enemies.
Yeah.
And then volcanic rounds.
Okay.
The rounds. There's this mod in the Feed the Flames called Flame Grasper. Not only it absorbs enemies, it absorbs up to 2 additional targets.
Enables absorption of 2 additional targets for Feed the Flames.
Yes. So I'm going to go with that mod whenever I get that one.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
So you went Firestorm, but with an Ash twist to it.
Yeah, Ash twist with it. Because I want to be a healer to myself and ad control for the team. That's what I'm trying to build. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then with the volcanic rounds, that will be my fire burn. I guess that would be my fire burn, and the ash blast will be my fire burn as well. Right? I mean, the ash blast doesn't really do fire burn, right? It just immobilize them.
Ash Blast doesn't deal any fire damage. It just inflicts
Yeah.
ash and and then.
But the only fire damage is my volcanic rounds, pretty much.
Correct. So that's what I was
Pretty
gonna
much,
say.
yeah.
The only thing that I see with this build is that you have these two skills right here. You have Magma Elemental and Warm Up,
Mm-hmm.
which gives 15% skill cooldown to Ignite type moves, and then this is activating an Ignite skill increases armor and resistance piercing. But the only Ignite move you have is Volcanic Rounds, which doesn't have a very quick cooldown.
That's
so
my thing too. Like,
so
your
if you
build
can
is good on
put
paper.
two, if you can move these two, like, because you have two immobilized skills and one Ignite skill, but now you have two mods that both trigger or are helping Ignite skills. So I feel like this is a hefty investment for Volcanic Rounds. So if you could maybe, like, so I'm looking up here, like, you can get 10% damage against Ash, or let's see.
What about
mean-
that top one? The 15% damage against burning, no?
This one's also not bad because you can go straight up here with it too. Activating an immobilized skill increases anomaly power by 45% for 10 seconds.
Yeah.
That's not bad because you have two immobilized skills. And if you have that mod that triggers off two additional, well, that doesn't really affect this, but two immobilized skills, so you'll be getting that nice little boost of anomaly power. So that's one option I would suggest.
So I'll take the one at the end and put it up there.
Yeah, you could do that for sure.
Yeah, I'll do that. Put that one up there.
That's definitely not bad.
Yeah, 'cause I was about to say, if you're gonna rock a mobilize skill, you gotta use a nod that affects it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm making him a mobilized build with
So I have a question. What type of gun are you gonna be using?
for
Your pyro.
pyro. I'm looking at a sniper because I'm gonna be pretty much I'm gonna be chilling back a little bit.
So why don't you get Sniper Master?
Hey, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. Y'all keep
Where's
y'all
that
keep
at?
going.
How come? It's right by the hot situation.
My situation.
Like right to the right of it, Sniper Master.
Oh, okay.
Only thing is what would you sacrifice for it if you do decide to run it?
Yeah. See, my primary weapon is always gonna be auto rifle. I love auto rifles. It's always gonna be my primary.
So are you looking to deal damage with your gun or with your skills?
Probably damage with my guns.
And then you're either gonna need Sniper Master or Assault Master, bro.
Yeah, probably assault master because I use assault rifle a lot. That would probably be my bet is assault rifle master. You know what I mean?
Shit, yeah. Explosive skills. Inferno bullets.
I kind of like this one though because I could be more of a. This is kind of leaning towards more of a support class too, right?
See, I'm gonna have to go Tempest though. I might go bottom tree Pyromancer.
Why?
Because you deal so much damage against marked enemies and you're marking everybody.
Yeah, that's you. You guys are playing. You guys are playing more of an offense. I'm playing more of a defense.
No. Like, don't get it twisted. I'm playing more of a. Well, yeah, you're right. I play more. But I play support offensively though.
Yeah, you.
Like, I don't play straight DPS no more in games. I play support DPS.
I'm leaning towards. I'm leaning towards more of a defensive. Pyro.
So like, I'll probably go bottom tree fully, and then I'll have 5 points left over. I can easily just go right to the middle tree.
Your build is when Grizzly gets back, so we can move down to your build. You know what I mean?
I'm back. The only and this is just like a general thought, and I don't know if this is going to be true, but my personal take on all of these like master nodes is like, I don't like boxing myself into one weapon type. You know what I'm saying? So for me, like the master nodes are if I have an extra point somewhere and I know I'm going to be using that weapon, but like I know late game, like that mod will probably never be used. Just because I think it's a lot more useful to be able to switch weapons on the fly than to get like increased drop rates for sniper rifles. You know what I'm saying? Like unless you're a player that only uses snipers.
I'm not sniper a lot. I'm just saying.
No. Yeah, no, for sure.
My
100%.
primary is always going to be an AR all the time.
I'm saying still use sniper, but even then, if you're maining a sniper rifle, you probably still wouldn't even want to put this node in. I'm sure that there's much more nodes that will get you
benefit you.
Yeah, that will better benefit you, and that's the same with all of these master mods.
Just use them on Word to 15 for when you farm legendaries weapons.
Pretty much, yeah, exactly.
So how can I reach to that?
So that's what I was going to look at. I was just thinking about that. Like, I want to see if there's a way that we can perfect this, because you said you want to do Ash, and you want to do, and you want tankiness. And to be completely honest with you, if you can get points, if you can get to here where the Ash applies vulnerable status, like, you'll be sitting real pretty. So I was going to see, like, if we really need...
That's a lot. That's like 4 nodes right there, bro.
But looking at these 4... Like these 4 you probably don't even need, to be honest.
I probably don't need anonymous lava, so we could take that one out.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. And then so like this will only work for volcanic rounds, which I guess is all right, but you know what I'm saying? That's something to, you know, consider. That's personal. This would be something like going this route would be something you would have to test and just see which one you like more. But like legit, you could go like this. And you could go this way with it.
I'm taking that one out. I got 2 more right now. Can't find 2 more, baby.
So if you look at my stream, this is what I just took those 4 out because you do want the magma golem. You want that. That is a main part of your build, like the 10% health, especially with this distant flame. So you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 magma golem nodes. So you're getting an additional. What is that? I think it says it
That's
on here.
Not 12.5.
Bad.
I actually like this build, Miles. That Miles just made for you in the throne. I actually fuck with it.
It's actually not bad.
Vulnerable from ashes to ashes. Then you got like what? You has 1, 2, 3. You got 4 mark of the anomalies, so that's weapon damage.
Yep. Well, and these two are giving against marked enemies specifically, but you're getting 2% more than just the base one.
Got curse.
You're getting Ash duration. You're getting this one works off your 2 immobilized skills, which you're using.
Here we go.
Feed the Flames and Ash Blast, which are both your Ash moves. So
I feel like that build right there is pretty good. And in the end game, all you gotta do is find your mods and your weapon mods and stuff, and get things together.
Yeah.
This is one I would say 619. Like I would definitely keep this one as like keep your build and try it out. Like because we're gonna have to do a lot of testing once we can actually get our hands on this shit. We're all just just looking at shit on paper right now.
Yeah,
so yeah, I would say keep your build, but keep that build in your back pocket.
Yeah, have a couple of. That's what I'm trying to do.
I already screenshot it. So.
Yeah, it's definitely not bad. So all this stuff right here, you get activating immobilized skills, which is both Feed the Flames and Ash Blast, gives you 45% anomaly power. Your Ash applies vulnerable. Both your immobilized skills apply Ash. Increase anomaly power by 2.5 for each magma golem node. So on top of getting the 50% health from those nodes, you're also getting 12.5 base anomaly power boost on top of that. The moment burn ends on an enemy, inflict Ash. Your volcanic rounds inflict burn. Yeah. So that will be an Ash trigger. So you just need to, like Lasco say, you just need to get some mods, and it sounds like you've already been finding some good Ash ones. That Feed the Flames one sounds nasty, bro. Flame Grasper?
it takes 2 additional targets instead of 1, bro.
Yeah, and
So
that'll
I want to
double
know.
the
I
healing
want
you
to
get
know how
from
much
it.
health do I get if I take
Exactly.
2 instead of 1. You know what I mean?
Yep. And it's
Ash
inflicting
blast.
ash on it.
Let me see. I'm
Yeah,
looking at.
Mars. I kind of agree with you on the whole. My bad. The bottom tree power build is what I might do. To be honest with you.
It just seems like with how powerful all the mods appear to be, like the bottom tree is going to be the best for just like boosting your other stats, you know?
So wait. So for your Pyromancer, you're doing CC. You're not buffing or debuffing, or you're doing what are you doing? Like exactly.
I'm literally going, so like I have to do a deeper dive on the mods, but the idea is basically just to keep burn up on everything as long as possible. Now, if I can get mods that apply buffs or debuffs to that, great, if I can fit it in. But the base idea is just to keep burn up as long as possible. Now, if I want to go the route of, you know, for the amount of burned enemies, heal this much damage, I can go that route, or like, reduce their armor resistance piercing for the amount of burn. But it seems, reading through the mods, it seemed like a lot of different mods proc off of, being burned or like afflicting burns. So, or I can go just straight up damage with it too, like, deal X damage to enemies that are burnt or something like that. So, but the base idea is just to keep burn up on enemies as long as possible and burn as many enemies as possible. And then from what I decide to do from there, I don't know yet. That's where I'll probably have a couple of different mods, on standby to depending on the situation.
So yeah, I'm definitely going overheat, eruption, and volcanic grounds.
Yeah, I think that like looking at all the skills, bro, like, so I thought Ash Blast was going to be amazing, right? But I looked at it and it just, like, in this video, it just looked like it didn't hit the enemies the range that I wanted. Overheat just seems so much better.
It is because it's like the fixing wave of the Technomancer. I don't think it has any range.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, the range is just so nutty on that.
Yeah.
I can't even find it.
I think it's the whole map, bro.
Bro, legitimate. So it says in a large radius, but like,
What skill was that again? Overheat?
overheat. Yeah, overheat's the one that it interrupts enemies too. That's my interrupt move. Deals a little damage to all enemies in a large radius and interrupt their skills. Enemies afflicted with burn receive additional damage, and the burn will be consumed.
And then there's a mod that the skill consumes ash instead of burn, bro.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then there's a mod that it amplifies weapon damage to all enemies affected by it, and could deal vulnerable damage to it.
See, that's what exactly. That's what I was saying. Like, so I know what my core is. Like, I know the 3 skills. I know the class tree, but the mods is where I'm not 100% on yet, because there's so many ways I could go with it. Do I want to go like straight damage based on, like, just do as much damage as I can, or debuff as much as I can? You know what I'm saying? And we were kind of talking about it. So I may actually have to come up with like a couple of different mod sets and then just have those on standby in my inventory depending on the situation.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's the thing, man. We're gonna have to like. Damn,
that's
man.
why I said for me the main goal isn't even finding the build. To be honest with you, it's just getting all the mods in the game that I need for that character.
Yeah.
4 times.
For
that's
sure.
all I'm doing. Because then if I have all the mods, then I can plan with.
Yeah, I agree to what Lasco say. Is that we're gonna be right? We're going through the story, we're going through the campaign, we're going through all the shit. We just delete all the shit that has the mods, and then at the end you have all this mods you want to fucking play around with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I was looking at the video with that tradition. It's like the way that the loot works is they give you a bunch at a time. So getting loot that you already dismantled isn't going to be hard.
Exactly.
Nope. I don't think it's going to be hard. I think they built this game just for you to have all these legendaries, dude.
They did. They built the game to where you get multiple copies of the same thing, but every copy was different. So you have to find that perfect copy.
You gotta
That's
find
all
that
this game is.
That you put it that way, yeah. Find that perfect that piece, that gear, that weapon, whatever.
And that's back to subject where I feel like Epics is gonna be better than some legendaries in some cases. Not all cases, but in most cases, then yeah. You can't customize legendaries the way you can customize epics.
He doesn't show Ash Blast here.
So you're telling me like during the whole game you're not gonna worry about building your class, like even in during mid build?
I already know what my class is going to be. So as I'm playing the game, I'm gonna build my character the way I want him to. But I'm not gonna stress over the perfect thing. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to dismantle almost everything I found anyway. All the legendaries I'm getting now, dismantle immediately.
Tangy says grinding the mods is going to be the tough part. Yeah, that's going to be the
That I mean, that is going to be the grind at the end. You know, legendaries are going to be secondary, but the mods are going to be, you know.
Because you got what? When we're to 15, you got 300% of a chance, and then if you put the master nods on, that's another 40%. So that's like what, 340?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no, I'm bugging. That's 12%. I'm sorry. So 312.
This game has so much depth, bro. It makes my brain. I tell you that shit.
Yeah. No, you're not wrong, bro. You're not wrong. It definitely could get overwhelming.
You gotta do that 4x, bro, 4 times.
Yeah. Okay, so okay. Can you guys look at my stream real quick?
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
So he's about to use. I'm gonna slow it down. So he's about to use Ash Blast right now. Look at the range on it. It says RB.
Oh, this is Ash Blast?
Watch, he's about to use it right now. It's the next skill he uses. Look at the range on it. And you can see it on the ground. Like, you'll see a little shockwave come out from him. That's Ash Blast.
He's playing Xbox, huh?
Yeah, yep.
Oh, yeah, I do see it. That's pretty cool, man. That's a cool feature right there.
I mean, it's alright, but look, it doesn't even go to the next.
It doesn't even touch anybody.
Like, it goes right here.
That range is abysmal. Like, that move is something you have to be in the heat of battle for.
Bro, that's what I was saying. Like, at first I thought Ash Blast was gonna be tight, but bro, that range is just not.
Like, that shit doesn't even go over past that next cover. Like
that's what I'm saying. It doesn't even go to the next cover. Like, how are you? They have to be right on you, and the move says in a large radius around you. Like,
which mod is that?
No, it's not a mod, it's a skill.
So okay, this is perfect. So watch, he shoots out the Ash Blast, and it hits no enemy whatsoever because there's nothing around him. But now look at that's overheat. Behind cover, he hit all of them, inflicted them all with Ash. Overheat doesn't itself flick with Ash. I'm assuming he has a mod on that applied Ash to all of them.
Yeah.
But they're all frozen in place. He's sitting here chilling, and they're not moving.
That's the Cinders. That's the Cinders mod he's using.
Yeah.
That's the one that instead of overheat, you're using Ash.
Yeah, but I'm just looking. Okay, so this is volcanic rounds. Look at all the damage ticks.
Yeah, I see it. 200, 277.
When we're like actually built, you know what I'm saying? And look at, he's shooting this guy, but it's hitting this guy over here.
Where on the left?
Yeah, so he's hitting him, but the damage is ticking over here on him because he's inflicting the burn on him. He didn't even hit that guy.
It's because the flames are touching him, right?
Yeah, because it has like a little radius to it.
So if you guys notice, blighted rounds apply toxin, and it does a little small AoE. Twisted rounds is straight up a fire boost, straight up.
Yep.
And then volcanic rounds are more of an armor resistance piercing round with an AoE.
Yeah.
How come the Devastator didn't have it like bleed rounds?
Because they have the reflect bullets.
And also with Devastator, if you build around Devastator with bleed, it's pretty insane, bro.
Dude,
I
want to shoot some bullets that have fucking
some earth.
Some kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
With my Devastator, because that's my main, dude.
What's good, Sure One? I'm sorry, I don't understand what you mean by is that low. Trick on PC is the best way for farm this shit. Trickster on PC.
Ash Blast is so low.
Oh, I had the video slowed down. To 0.2, 0.5. Nah, normal speed. Here, I could show it normal speed if you want. It was before this, huh?
Vivid, the game is levels 1 to 22. Well, yeah, we understand that, but still, the mod itself is horrendous.
Yeah, like it's not as good as it appears on paper, to be honest.
If you was to ask somebody, would you put that mod, well, that skill, over Overheat or Eruption? They'll say no.
Like, considering all the mods that we know about, like what they can do, the fact that you have a move like Overheat that can behind walls, like you don't have to be in a line of sight, just behind walls, you can afflict it on basically the whole map, the whole zone. Like Overheat is just miles better.
And these mods that we're talking about, they're just gear mods, right? They're not even weapon mods.
Nope. Some of them are weapon
straight
mods.
Up gear.
They're straight up gear mods, bro. We still got weapon mods and shit to do.
So there's armor mods, there's weapon mods, and then there's class specific mods.
Class specific mods, yes.
Yeah.
That shit crazy though.
No, Tangy, he definitely
fucking mods, bro. Are you kidding me?
It's a lot. It's a lot for sure.
I think you're right, man. They like you're gonna have to focus on one class for like 1 month, bro. Just like straight up 1 month.
You're gonna have
you
to.
You can make a whole like melee build.
Yeah. Sure One said, dude, you haven't tried Trickster? Come on, Sure One, you know I've tried Trickster, baby. Trickster's okay. I actually said this yesterday, and I don't want any of my Trickster friends in the chat to flame me, but
in your group.
maybe.
You do? What do you mean maybe?
I personally don't think so. You guys are asking demo to not have glitches.
What did you say? 619?
I said you need a Trickster in your group.
You don't need Trickster in your group.
You don't think so?
Nah.
Why not?
Because
what do they specialize in?
Everything a Trickster can do.
So
slow in time?
Yeah, and also they could go over there. Let's say your buddy is down and he can't hit. He could put his bubble down there and heal you, get you up.
Well, then a Devastator could do the same thing and hit back at the same time. Like a Devastator could pick reflect bullets up or endless mass for that matter.
Yeah.
And just heal the teammate. That's why I'm like everything a Trickster can do, every other class can do better. The only that Trickster got over them is raw DPS.
Yeah, Trickster is just a straight up damage class. I have 1200 plus. I was never disputing the fact that Trickster's good in the demo for farming the captain, but we're not discussing what class is the best to farm the captain with.
Yeah, that's
that I agree with you 100% that Trickster's the best class to solo farm the captain with.
Solo farm the captain, yeah.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Sherwin, is the demo is a very small sample size of what the game is going to entail, so you can't talk about like the class as a whole based off of the experience from the demo. You know what I'm saying? Like
I get it. Trickster's insane. I do understand.
Yeah.
But I'm not. If I had to choose between Trickster and Technomancer, I'd take a Technomancer any day.
But what are
like Trickster skills, dude? I just like their skills.
Hey, listen. If you're playing solo and you need a class to run solo, go Trickster. Trickster is going to be the best class for running solo, but envision this. When you're playing in a team setting, when you have a group of 3 people and you're at World Tier 15 and there's 50 of those fucking creatures running at you, like you're going to need a tank, which we all know the best class for tanking is Devastator. Trickster can tank, but Devastator can do it better. You're going to need a healer. Trickster can heal itself, but Technomancer does it better. And you're gonna need something to clear ads. Trickster
And
can
Pyro
clear
does it
ads,
better.
but Pyro does it better.
It's like you see what we saying now though. Like you see what we saying.
So like, but if you're playing solo, Trickster's great because it can do all those things. You know what I'm saying? Like it can heal itself, it can tank, and it can clear ads. But where it's specialized in a team environment, all it's going to be used for is single target damage. It'll probably deal the highest damage percentage to a single target, but all the other classes are going to be doing damage.
It's not an assumption, bro. We played all the classes in the game. Like, what are we assuming when we literally just said Trickster is the best solo class, but in a team, no way.
I mean, technically everything everyone's saying here is an assumption, so you can't argue too much with it.
Yeah, I'm not arguing. It's
I'm
just
not arguing. It's just fact.
based off of
none of it's facts. That's what he's saying.
I mean, then yeah, you're right. This is his opinion. I can't really argue with that.
Yeah, I mean, data mine files of damage. I agreed though. No. You can't data mine files of damage in endgame because
we'll talk about the Trickster next week. We'll get it.
Yeah. No, we're gonna get deep into the Trickster because Trickster I'm super interested in because it can tank and it can deal damage. Like, and that is my play style. I like to be up in the fights. But
I'm really interested in Trickster, bro.
my opinion, this is my opinion, is that when the real game comes out and people have had a chance to play it, and based off of the information that I've looked at and the videos that I've watched, I think that Trickster is going to fall in the power ranks a little bit because people are going to realize like that its skill set is just not as strong as some of the other classes' skill sets.
If you take what the
Trickster's
devs
more
have
like
said so far, Tricksters is the only class that's had to get a damage buff. And that was prior to demo.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they try to balance it, and if we had if we could put 4 classes into a team, like give me a Trickster, you know what I'm saying? But I am a big proponent of making sure you have a Holy Trinity, which is a tank, a healer, and a damage dealer. And I just personally think, like, when push comes to shove, once again, my opinion, I think that the Pyromancer is going to be able to deal more damage than the Trickster.
And before we talk about the whole bubble thing, once that bubble drops, it's over.
People, I think a lot of people just underestimate how much damage over time does to enemies and how that multiplies your overall damage number.
Well, you better go talk to your boy Grim because he's all about Trickster, baby.
No. And like me and Lasco were actually talking about it yesterday. Like, we're going to make sure that Grim has a couple of different builds to choose from. And obviously we're not going to try to sway him from being Trickster. Like, have fun with the game, play it your way.
Play your thing.
Anyone could play Trickster and have fun with the game. I'm not saying that. And teams are going to succeed with having Tricksters in their team. That's not what we're saying. We're just like, when you put it up against the potential of the other 3 classes, I think that right now in the demo, in the vacuum, Trickster got probably its 3 best moves in the demo.
Yeah, Temporal Blade.
Which is amazing for ad clear. You know what I'm saying? It's close range ad kill that works off of its passive ability to heal. It got the bubble, which is Trickster's bread and butter, and it got twisted rounds, which we all know twisted, bro.
Insane, bro.
Yeah, you put the mod on it that gives you the second magazine, like it's insane, dude.
That's what is gonna the ammo bargain, right? Is that the mod you're talking about? Ammo bargain?
No, the one that I forget what it's called.
I was looking at a little bit of the Trickster.
Sure one, I don't know what to tell you, my dude. It's just easier to say bubble. I don't know what to tell you, my man.
Slow trap.
If you're using bubble, you're slow. I don't
Yeah,
get it.
the other skills that he has is not gonna be good. Like borrowed.
So think about it. Like the other move that the Trickster got was the one where you teleport behind one enemy.
Hunt the prey.
Hunt the prey.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, okay, that's good for a single target. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing: is that move is obsolete when you can use the move that allows you to teleport. You can make a point, and then you can run forward into the fight, and then you can teleport back to safety. No one's going to be using Hunt the Prey when they have that move, because it's more you get more control.
I've seen the bubble go big though. There's a mod where you can make that bubble go. I don't know, so much meters or whatever it is.
Yeah. No, the bubble's dope, dude. And I saw some crazy mods for it reading through this list.
And then there's mods in the bubble where you can make whoever's in the bubble, the enemies, what they apply weakness or some shit like that.
You get 2 blades with a mod, sure one. Just make sure you're remembering that's not standard.
On the demo that makes my bubble really big and applies weakness.
Yeah, apply weakness. There you go. Apply weakness.
But I kind of took it off just for the
Those are mods, sure one. We're talking about without mods applied, without any mods, just the base moves. Just make sure. He's over here talking about his whole build. He's like, you get 2 blades, you get double stun time. It's like, yeah, those are all mods that are giving those. Well, I have a right hook. I don't even understand what that is. Well, I have a right hook with no technique.
The way he's typing.
Is that a threat or what?
Is that a threat?
I don't understand it. Was that like a threat to me?
The Technomancer, baby.
What's a right hook?
He said, I got a right hook.
I'm just reading the chat. I don't. Yeah, that's the way I'm reading it.
He said, I got a right hook for mom.
No, you're asking to castrate the build. What? So right hook.
Tech.
My man's going off right now. I don't even get it. I don't even know. Bro, if you want, bro, I have a video on my YouTube. You could go watch our Technomancer breakdown. We talked about it last week.
Yeah, bro. We can talk then. Cause you going off right now, bro.
Nah, I'm good, bro. I'm good on that. I'm good.
All right.
Let's listen, sure one. Let's just agree to disagree, bro. Or you can show up next Saturday, same time. We'll be talking about Trickster. Next Saturday. We could talk Trickster then. Tonight we're talking about Pyromancer. No one's talking about Trickster. We were just sharing our opinions. Tonight is all about Pyromancer. And speaking of Pyromancer, so you got this screenshotted, 619?
Yeah, I already screenshot my notes. I already got it.
All right. I might actually screenshot that. Yeah. I need all the builds for Pyro.
Hey, did you save the Technomancer ones from last week?
Yep.
Can you? For some reason, I thought I saved it, but it didn't save. Can you send me those too?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks.
Yeah, sure. When we like to have a discussion around these parts. A hearty discussion. I just we were getting a little off topic there. We were getting it heavily into opinion based stuff, and I want to try to love y'all. You're great. I'm just smarter. Okay, well. Fair enough, dude.
Y'all, boy, he didn't spell great right, but I keep it though.
You was right.
Yeah, I get the sentiment.
He needs to come to chat.
Yeah, hey, sure one, bro. If you want to look, you see it in the chat. If you want to join the community Discord, that's where we could talk, bro. Next week, you can hop in the chat, and we could have a discussion about Trickster.
Defend your Trickster, baby. Defend it.
Defend the Trickster.
I actually do want to see people's trickster builds, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for it. Prove me wrong, please do.
Me too. I'm with. And listen, I have not once ever said Trickster's not going to be good. I never said that. Trickster is going to be great. I just think the other classes are going to be more great. There's nothing wrong with that.
That's all we're saying.
That's all it is.
Power to you, Trickster, but
When there's 4 classes, there's one that you know, they're not all 4 going to be like fucking ultra powerful meta breaking. Like there's going to be a tier list basically. One's going to be better than all of them. Just like in the demo right now. Like I think it's safe to say we can all agree that for the most damage output, it's probably either Trickster or Devastator. I haven't crunched the numbers, but
excluding twisted rounds, Devastator is the most powerful class in the game.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I agree with that.
On types that shoot you though.
But excluding reflect bullets, then Trickster's like hands down, you know.
Trickster, yeah, hands down.
So, and the problem is Pyro's the worst because it doesn't have volcanic rounds. Like it doesn't have one of its strongest moves. And they gave him 2 of the same moves basically.
But that's why we're talking as like in future reference for when everyone gets their full class, their full build. Trickster is not going to be top dog when it comes to squads. Solo, yes. We're talking about squads. Team of 3. Trickster is, I'm sorry, it's not happening.
Yeah.
It's not.
You just have to think. Yeah, you have to think about it. Like, I don't even want to get off on this tangent. We'll talk next week, bro.
We'll talk about it next week.
You know what I'm saying? Because, like, yeah, we'll have a discussion about Trickster next week.
We could have like a 3-hour discussion about that thing.
Legit. Yeah, legit. We could.
We could.
If sure one is his game though, I don't know if he's going to back out. He said
he's already saying that he's going to be asleep. So
yeah, then drop it. Let's just drop it.
Yeah. Let's see. You said you wanted the Technomancer?
Yeah, can you just put in Discord so I just save it in my folder?
Yeah.
So, Maz, me and you wanna have similar builds. I'm gonna just buff and debuff more than I do damage though.
Yeah, and exactly. I mean, that's what I'm gonna be playing Pyromancer long enough to have multiple like gear sets so I could just hot swap, you know, for the different occasions. Because I have the same feeling like I'm gonna need, depending on the situation, I may either need like more buffs for the team, or I may need more damage, like direct damage output or what have you. But my baseline like strategy is gonna be all surrounded by just burning things, especially because the melee burns also. You know what I'm saying? So that's another burn trigger.
Can you also
you're going towards anomaly power.
Yeah, basically I'm gonna just try to get as much anomaly power cooldown as I can for all my skills, because like we've said this since day one, like the class like the class trees are gonna do very little for your build. You know what I'm saying? So my thought with that was just to get as much of like the cooldown reductions, you know, increase my base damages, stuff like that. If I can get that out of my class tree, then the mods is where I can hone in on like the specifics of what I need to do.
Like class trees are just more of a jump start, I would say.
Exactly. It's just more like your character's baseline, you know, ability. It determines whether you want to be like tankier, you want to do more damage, do you want to be more of like relying on your skills? And for what I'm trying to accomplish, I'm going to be heavily relying on my skills.
Yeah.
Not to say I'm not going to be in a fight, because I also, you know, I might have a mod set that just makes me invincible, like consistent healing with burn. So then I could be in the fight more, but that's where the testing is going to have to come in. And no amount of like discussions that we have will, you know, help us with that. You have to get into the game and just play it.
Yep.
But I definitely do like this build though that we came up with. And I'm wondering if there's any other build. Do you guys want to try to do like a pure like damage build? Like at least get like the class tree figured out, and then we could probably call it there.
That's probably, what's that, the top tree?
Yeah, pretty much the top tree. But see, maybe not though, because like Oh, their skill trees look so weird. Like middle tree has all the health, but it also has like all of the like burn damage. And it has like weird nodes sprinkled in here, like 5% weapon damage, anomaly power, and I don't know.
That Firestorm picture of Pyromancer, he looks like Scorpion right there, bro.
Yeah, he does.
Doesn't it?
Yep. I always think that shit too.
Ashbreaker, let me check it.
Yeah, Ashbreaker.
My only gripe with Ashbreaker is the fact that it uses immobilized skills. I don't want to.
I know. It's weird, right?
I don't want to touch some shit because I want to do AOE, like mass extinction type of things. This class don't let me do that.
Yeah, bro.
Like I can't get jiggy with this class. I'm sorry, I can't make a build with this.
The top tree. You just have to skip that.
Can't. I'm skipping that shit.
You go with the weapon leech.
In the Discord.
Yeah, I have them all saved here. I just need to print them out.
See, I don't know if we can, but
Not print them out, but copy them.
I would say, Maz, just to go Inferno Weapon, Mark of the Anomaly, all 4 of them. Blood Boil, Curse, Blood Boil again. No, actually, Inferno Weapon again.
Do you think Curse or do you think Conflagration? 15% resistance piercing.
I mean, it depends. Because Ashbreaker, you're going to want to use Ash skills.
Maybe.
Nah.
Maybe, I mean...
If we ignore all the major nods and we just go towards, like you said, we could use that.
Just to kind of switch it up. Or you could also go Blood Boil right here.
And then we could do Mark. We could do Blood Boil. Mark of the Anomaly again. Nimble. Hurt twice as long.
Yep.
We could do Trowel, and then we could do Burning Situation. No, not even. We don't even have to do Burning Situation.
You don't even have to do Trial of the Ashes either. You can start going down because that's specific for Ash. Let's see though. So you go from here. Oh, that's Sidearm Adept. What the fuck is that? Let me see. Skill Leech.
So basically, use the top tree just for the weapon damage increases, and then you can go like any other tree.
And then you could go on the bottom nominally, right?
Yeah, I mean you could. So like you could go you go here. You go Mark's accumulation because that's just against marked, and you're passively any skill you use. So you can choose whatever you want. Go Anomaly Power again. I mean, Wildfire is not bad if you're. It just depends on the skills that you want to go with, but we could skip that. We just go. I like Strength of the Flame and Mark's accumulation there.
I think you get 20 class points total, right?
20, yeah.
20. Man, I wish if they would have gave us 25 points, I think we could do something with that. 5 extra points.
Yeah, if they give us 25, that's an easy.
That would be like
easy dub.
That would be like a perfect amount.
So the points that I put in here, like I tried to focus 100% on like weapon damage, basically. So I went with the extra points that I had after doing top tree. I went 6% anomaly power, 10% skill damage against marked, 6% anomaly, 10% skill damage against marked, minus 10% damage taken from elites. I put Inferno bullets, increase firepower by 15% of your anomaly power. 6% anomaly, and then I went up to increase damage by 20% against enemies below 30% health.
You got a lot of weapon damage there.
Let's see what it is.
You got 40% weapon damage on against marked enemies.
Yep. 30% armor piercing too.
Yeah.
That's just from the class tree, not including mods.
Literally, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you have increased firepower by 15% of your anomaly power, and your anomaly power is 28%, so you're getting a nice little firepower boost there.
5 pieces of gear with firepower as its stats. So like, yeah, you get bonus firepower, and then you could get anything that has to do with the mods is what they do.
Yeah, I don't know if there's like reload speed mods or things that like benefit your weapons, but I know for sure there's things that benefit like weapon damage. So,
I mean, we could take a quick look at the
weapon mods.
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Sorry, Google.
Mod armor.
They have a lot, bro. Like killing shots grant skill leech boosts.
Fucking God,
shots
bro.
generate shields. Shots ricochet to another enemy within an X meter radius of the target.
Yeah, we haven't even touched the weapon mod, bro. Yeah. You see that? That's a lot of weapon mods, bro.
Luckily, a lot of these are like duplicates of the same one. You know, like this.
Yeah.
These 3 right here are the same.
Tiers, like tier 1, tier 2.
Yeah,
tier.
they definitely are. So, it is still a lot, though. Definitely.
Still a lot. Yeah.
Death shield.
They have ultimate ashen bullets. Shots inflict ash on enemies.
Time Ripper, Master Tool, the Juggler. I'm looking at the weapon legendaries.
The legendary
weapon.
Just the legendary ones.
Sure one. Ash immobilizes the enemy. It encases them in like an ash for a couple seconds. It's kind of like a freeze, basically. No, it doesn't weaken them. It just encases them in ash. It's just like an immobilized tool. Yeah.
Bolt action, like legendary sniper.
Oh, my bad. I didn't even. We should have looked at that for the other set, for the tanky Pyromancer. See if there was anything. While Ash Blast is on cooldown,
didn't I tell you there was going to be a swarm of locusts? Look at that one called Ravenous Locust.
Is that a mod? A weapon mod?
Weapon mod. Shots create a swarm of locusts, dealing X damage over Y seconds and inflicting weakness to enemies remaining within the Z meter radius of the target. Cooldown of 2 seconds, dude.
That honestly sounds like a legendary mod, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's the legendary weapon.
Ruler of Leeches is also one. Shots inflict time rift on enemy. Those are all, the legendary ones are all at the bottom.
They're all legendaries, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the cooldown of 2 seconds. That's
that
crazy.
means you're going to be spitting bugs at them.
Oh my God, all these mods, bro. Like, bro, that's a lot of.
Look at this one. Dome of Protection. Killing shots summon a bullet-stopping dome for Y seconds. Cooldown of 5 seconds. There you go. There's your bubble, bro.
There it is.
We could use it on the weapon mod.
Bro, if you go a couple above that, you see the one that says Body Snatcher above Dome of Protection. Killing shots teleport another enemy to the place where the previous one died.
Yeah, I saw that one.
What is that, dude?
I don't understand. I don't even know what that does.
So you kill an enemy, and the enemy.
And another one gets teleported right where you're shooting, so you don't even have to aim anywhere else.
You just keep shooting, bro. What the?
It's like it pulls enemies from the side into your line of fire.
Yeah, that's what
crazy.
Like. Yeah, it's crazy.
That's between that and shooting down comments on the bro. This game is crazy.
Shit is gonna be so fucked, bro. Like, I'm hoping that they fix the crashing issue because some of these like effects are gonna fuck my shit up.
Sandstorm, bro. There's a sandstorm one. It conjures a sandstorm, bro. Your shots creates a sandstorm. What the fuck?
Anyone getting the hint that they want this to be a brainless grind? Oh, not at all. Not at all, bro. It's the opposite of brainless.
Do you know how many mods I'm gonna have to cycle through, bro?
Dude, I'm gonna have a migraine. Didn't I tell you I'm gonna have a migraine?
I'm
I'm
gonna
not
have
gonna
a
have a migraine. I'm gonna have an aneurysm, bro. After this shit, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, Austin, I am a little worried. My game was crashing like 5 times yesterday.
You heard me, Mars? Mark of the stake. Reloading weapons inflicts burns on enemies previously wounded by the weapon without changing it.
Yeah, bro. Exactly. I thought I marked that one. Oh, mark it. Yes, that's bro.
And then hot blood. Shots pass through enemies whose health is below a certain percentage, ricocheting to enemies within a meter radius and inflicting burn.
Is that a weapon mod?
Yeah.
Yeah, see? Shit, dog. Hey, is the mob pool like infinite? You could have so much mods in the mob pool, right?
What do you mean?
If you said it's 350 plus mods.
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
So, because remember they were showing the mods and there was like different tiers, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, but they only showed so many on one screen, right? Do I have to keep scrolling down and there's more mods down there or what?
Nah, there's 3 different sections that you'll probably have to hit like LB or RB. There's tier 1 group, tier 2 group, and tier 3 group.
Yeah. But they're infinite, right? We're just gonna keep getting them.
No.
Once you unlock it, you got it, right? That's pretty much what it is. Okay.
Shadow comment.
That's what I'm trying to say, because if I take that mod, right, and put it in the weapon I want, I would still have that mod to put it somewhere else, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
it's in
good,
your collection.
That'll be crazy if you take a mod and you put it in the weapon
and you use it.
That weapon, you can't get it no more.
Yeah.
You see how crazy that is? It'll be a crazier grind if they do that.
My thing is, all right, so the ultimate version of the mods, right? Like, let's say ultimate stiffening, shots inflict slow enemies.
Yep.
So, I feel like resistance piercing is going to be, and resistance and armor piercing is going to be a major. Because once you hit those with elites, they're going to get resistance to that.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you heard.
So,
go ahead.
So I feel like, I don't know. That's insane.
There's no cooldown on it on the ultimate version.
There's no cool. Like you have to. There's no. Yeah.
But let's be real. These are probably mods that you can only get from like World Tier 15 expeditions. Like these ultimate versions are gonna be end game mods.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they're not just gonna give that out like halfway through the story. Like that's why there is 3 versions of it. You know, they have 3 different tiers of it.
Give it to you like candy, bro.
That would be nutty. That would be absolutely nutty if they did that.
No, but listen to this one, man. I just read this one. This weapon mod is called Ultimate Bone Shrapnel, right? Critical shots detonate the enemy's bones and then turning them into shrapnel, dealing damage and inflict bleed on enemies within that radius, bro.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Cooldown is 2 seconds. So you're telling me I'm shooting this dude and his bones are gonna hit other people? Wow.
I'm sure they put a little bit of flair finesse on it, but in reality, you're just blowing people up and doing AoE.
I want to know when they sat down in the meeting in the table or whatever and figure out, hey, let's do this, let's do that, let's do this, let's do that. Let's go crazy on this shit. I bet you they saying shit like that. You know what I mean? Oh man.
Yeah, man. They got some crazy shit.
I never got so excited in a video game ever in my
life. For me, bro, I'm gonna be a kid in a candy store, bro.
When you have this in your hands and you're looking at all this shit right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like you said.
So endless mass increases the skill's radius and inflicts vulnerable on enemies. Yeah, damn.
Seren, I am 38 years old, bro.
So Mars, are you running Mars? I might have to run vulnerable.
Run vulnerable?
Yeah, like for me, because on one of my skills they could apply vulnerable.
Yeah, I feel you. And you might also have to get like
I don't know how you're saying your name, bro.
definitely
Sir?
vulnerable. You cause bleed, huh? And bleed is like a
vulnerable and
damage over
bleed.
time.
Yeah, and then for my skill tree, I could get I think 150% more bleed.
All right, sure. I'm 38, bro.
I have to double check. But that's why I want to go seismic shifted because
Yeah.
that shit was there, bro.
Here, I'm gonna take a picture of this.
All right. Enough of looking at those weapon mods, bro. Going off track here.
Oh, what the fuck?
You're making the Pyromancer builds right now?
No, this was just the straight up like DPS weapon damage one. So I'll save it and I'm gonna put them all into a folder so you can all access them.
Okay.
This game making my head hurt.
And the Technomancer?
Yeah, I got the Technomancer ones already saved.
Okay, I just need those two.
So next week is what? Trickster?
Trickster, dude.
Yeah, Trickster's next week. And then the week before is...
right?
Yep, last but not least.
You know we're in the Devastator, that means we're getting close to the game, bro. Once we get to that Devastator talk.
That's gonna be a fun time, bro.
The best class, baby. Devastator.
I don't know about all that, bro. I don't know about all that. Come on, man.